Hey, it's Biddy Penny. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great. Happy Saturday to everyone. I'm looking at my YouTube notifications. Don't mind me. Looks like our friend Maddie released a video about inks, about which black ink to use for alcohol markers and which one not to. Awesome. I'll have to go check that out. What a wonderful idea, Maddie. Let's see. Okay. Hey, Lee. First one here. How's it going? Hi, Miss Susan. Good afternoon to you. Miss Susan, London is calling. Me and the kids are trying to figure out how we can move to London. Hi, Miss Vicky. Hi, Sharon. I even talked to my boss about it the other day because we have an office in London. And I was like, do you think I could work from London? She's like, you can't do your current job, but we might find another one for you. Ah. Hi, Miss Vicky and Sharon and Paula and Reagan and Mary. I would move to London in a heartbeat. Yes, Mary, same. Very expensive. I know. It's expensive everywhere. We just have to move to more minimalist lifestyle. We'd have to sell everything, our home, our car, like everything. We'd have to be all in to make it work. Miss Mary, speaking of you, I got your Thanksgiving card. I love that you sent me a Thanksgiving card. Thank you so much. And it has such a sweet message inside. Thank you, thank you. So I got it. I have some other Happy Mail. That's where we're going to start today, you guys, is on the Happy Mail. And this first is from my friend Tiffany over at Human Curiosity. She's on Etsy and Instagram. On Instagram, she posts lives of when she like finds these different little treasures and what she finds. And she just does different kinds of things. But she does like vintage surprise boxes and all kinds of stuff. And she was in a live and she was unpacking some stuff. And I was like, invoice me for those books. But she just sent them to me. She also threw in some of these index cards, which are cool. She knows she's sending them to the right person. I will use those. And I had to have this experience, the joy of painting with Bob Ross. This is volume 3. I don't have 1 and 2. It doesn't matter. That is a bit of foxing. I don't care. This just takes me back to my childhood, y'all. So first printing, 1985. This was the first printing. And I was definitely painting to Bob Ross with my godfather at this time. So how cool is that? And it has his different paintings and techniques for how to paint them. Ooh, I like that one. So this is just kind of, this isn't going to be like a junk journal or anything. This is just for me to have and to remember my time with Jim, painting in the garage, watching Bob Ross, him smoking cigarettes. So thanks, Tiffany. That's a treasure. I will treasure it. It will go on the bookshelf. Yeah, Lee, I go on at 8 a.m. on Saturdays to let everyone sleep in. You've already had 2 cups of coffee and you've walked the dogs. It's so productive. The whole vibe is so different. That's right. You know, honestly, I love all of Europe. Gosh, I live in Spain, France, Italy, Germany, Holland, Belgium, Switzerland, any of them. This is a cool book on constellations, and I just thought, of course, junk journals for this one. I love the stars, and so when I saw that one pop up, I wanted this one too. And look, someone has like their like Sears catalog for, or J.C. Penney catalog for a telescope. So somebody else loved the stars too. I love this about old books. When you see the things that people tuck inside, it just makes them even more precious to me. So that's H.A. Ray, The Stars, A New Way to See Them. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. And then All About Roses. Yeah. We have so many roses, you guys, and our climbing roses this year are finally taking over and doing what they're supposed to do. They've been in our yard for 3 years now, and they're crawling all over our wrought iron fence, and it is beautiful. We have Tropical Paradise, and I can't remember the name of the other one, but the Tropical Paradise is just gorgeous. I'm going to take a picture of it for y'all. It's kind of like a coral colored rose, but then it has red, like a burgundy striation in it, and they're climbing. Oh my gosh, they are gorgeous. And then we have like a red, real deep though, not this bright red. We have a like almost like basically maroon climbing rose on the other end of the fence. And last year or the year before last, I was spreading some crepe myrtle seeds in the backyard just kind of randomly to see what would happen in a few places. And we have a new crepe myrtle that's like almost 4 foot tall now. But yeah, we love roses, so I just thought this would be a fun book to have. And eventually, if I want to cut it up, it's just full of potential. So the Tropical Paradise is kind of like this, except for imagine that it's coral with maroon markings. It is gorgeous. I think it's a hybrid rose. Anyways, it's got for like making potpourri in here, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not cutting this one up right away or anything. I just love books. I have far too many. I need a whole library. So those are from my friend Tiffany over at Human Curiosity, and it's fun to see what she finds. And then I got a really unexpected box from my friend Kathy. I was not expecting this at all. I had no idea it was coming. I haven't even opened it yet at all. Well, I mean, I opened the top and I stopped. So I have the card, everything, but she made me beautiful Happy Mail that I just had to wait and save and open with all of you. Look, she wrapped the stuff for me, you guys. How sweet and precious. And I love the tissue paper she used and everything. So I'm digging down to the bottom. And I like what I see. Miss Kathy, I don't know what I did to deserve this, but without even opening it and tell you I'm excited. Let's look at the card first. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Linda. Hi, Miss Heidi Robbins. Okay, the message is just for me. Thank you. Oh, you're so sweet, Kathy. It is my pleasure. All right, the pleasure is all mine. Look, a little bunny. This looks like a folio. Ooh, I love this right here. Oh my gosh, this piece of string is giving me a ton of ideas. I know, it's just a piece of string, but still, I'm like, my mind is reeling right now. If I wasn't recording and I wasn't live with you guys, I would start sketching out what I'm thinking of. Hopefully I won't lose it. But the string has these white tufts of thread. It's so cool. I know. You're probably like, I wasn't expecting her to be so excited about the string. Remember, if you fit in, you wouldn't be so great at helping others think outside of their box. Oh, thank you, Kathy. I know, I feel bad I don't fit in with the crowd. Oh, happy Easter. Look at the bunny butt. Oh, look at this, you guys. Oh, how sweet. Man, that is so cool. I want to make more pop-up cards. I just never do. But look at that. Look at the construction. Nice job. And it's with my paper. I love how you took my grass paper and turned it into grass. Aww. I absolutely love it. And then you added some die cuts and your own grass and a bunny butt. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I'm going to save the message. Oh, it is so cool. Thank you. You know, you could have just sent a card. I'm just saying. Oh, from 2017. How cool. Ooh, yeah. I like this kind of stuff. Awesome. The Mercury Theater. You know, I want to read this. How cool is this? Oh, I love this. Oh, this is so cool. Thank you. The top 100 classic radio shows. How neat is that? Oh my goodness. And these file folders, I've never seen anything like it. They're like craft. Hey, Nikki Jane. Did you hear me talking about London? You popped on? I was talking about how I want to move there. All right, from 1979, Reader's Digest, Marvels and Mysteries. Cool, the animal world. The armadillos are back, you guys. Yes, they are. My husband comes in steaming. I think he checks the yard every day now, and he came in the other morning. He's like, the armadillos are back. Oh my gosh. I think we have most of these critters in our yard. We have bobcats, not in our yard, boars, but close by. Lots of snakes. No lobsters, no crayfish. We don't have a cobra, but we have coral snakes and rattlesnakes. I love chameleons. Oh, this is really cool. There's a coral snake. We have coral snake. Oh, these are from Staples, these folders. But yeah, we have those. My husband's killed one. Sorry, but they're poisonous and it was in our yard. Red and yellow kill a fellow. Yep. It's fine if it wants to stay out by the little pond, but if it wants to come up in our yard with our children, that's something different. How cool. Neat. Very, very cool. I love this, Kathy. I want to just sit and read it all and look at it all. I will. These are from Staples. Neato. I've never seen those before. Flo. Yeah, like I think I killed a millipede the other day. I'm sorry. Like I know it's probably really not PC, but like if you're in my house and you're a scorpion, my husband traps the scorpions actually, takes them outside. We live in a cul-de-sac, you know, we have a roundabout circle out there. Oh yes, bring on the chocolates. Kathy's been listening. Oh my goodness, I got a chocolate bunny. Ooh, husband of Bitty Penny. I'll be eating that, but I'll let him open it. Sparkle Heart. Son of Bitty Penny. Young Z. Oh my gosh, Kathy, these are awesome. And Bitty Penny. Woohoo! Chocolate eggs. Oh my gosh. You guys, I am easy to please. Reese's does it every time. I can't remember what holiday it was recently. I think it was Christmas. My daughter was asking me, what do you want for Christmas? And I said, lots of Reese's peanut butter cups. How do you think I got this figure? I work hard for it. Hey, Zenjen. So don't mind if I do. This one right here is mine. This is so cool. Why didn't I think of that? You can add candy and add your own like whale tail to the candy. Oh, yes. Let me eat this now. I know. Look at these. They're so adorable. Delicious. Oh my goodness. Mmm. I have been trying to get healthier, so I haven't had a Reese's in a while. That was exciting and delicious. It was perfect. The first thing I put in my mouth today besides water is a Reese's. Well, this will be an interesting day. Okie doke. Hey, oh, I need to tell you guys. We have a washer and dryer being delivered today. And I'm going to put my chocolate bunny in here. And so we may have an interruption, but it'll be okay. It won't be, I don't think it'll be too long. It might be a little loud and raucous, but I already told my husband to tell the drivers that I will be live. I wasn't going to change it or not come on, or I said, I told them 8. I'm going to do 8. Ooh, this feels like dyes. And you know what? I know what to do with these napkins. Ooh, oh, I love these clips. These are so cool. I love these clips. I need to go find some. I'm going to put it on my journal. But look, you guys. So I'm going to put it on the front of my journal. These clips are so rad. They hold a pen. I do not know what these are called. This is only the second one I've ever gotten. And it has a heart. Oh my gosh, I love these. So you want it on the side of your journal? Clip it on the side of your journal. Oh, these are so cool. I'm telling you, it's the little things, y'all. And I'm not going to lie, I've been ordering some things that are made in China. Crafty things. I'm just going to leave that right there on my journal, by the way. Sparkle Heart. Oh, she'll love this. She loves these. A glue dauber. Oh my gosh, Kathy. This is like my birthday, my Christmas, my everything all in one. Gotta get this. That is some good glue dots. I don't know where you got that, but it has her name. You guys, it's like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Oh my gosh, she's gonna love this. Look, that's like vinyl on there. Oh my gosh, she is gonna, oh my goodness, Kathy. She is gonna love this. It is everything that she loves. Oh my gosh, you made more. Oh my gosh, these glue dots. I think this is what Teslas are made out of. Sorry, don't mean to offend. I just saw a funny thing about glue and I was like, I need some of that glue. Oh my gosh, write it down. Just a note. Oh my goodness. How cool is that? And then I can stick these, this must be double-sided. I wonder if this is some more of that glue dot, and stick it on your journal. Boop. And then you have a pen loop. These are the coolest thing, Kathy. I am digging these. Oh my gosh, and I have a bitty penny. Hold on, what is this? Oh, it's like a scooper. Ooh, that's fun. Ooh, it's like silicone. Amazon has them. Oh, I'm gonna go looking. I'm gonna go looking for those pen loop heart paper clips. Ooh, ooh, it's scented. Let's smell that. Looky there, it's my logo. I'm so profesh. Cool. Look at this. Kathy Grant. Girl, if you want to make these and sell in my shop, why don't you call me up? Yeah, people don't need my name, but like we can come up with a cool, crafty version. This is so rad. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. I love that. That is so cool. And a glue dauber, and I love these. I've never seen one like this before. I think she decorated it with washi tape. Because Kathy is extra. Oh, that is neat. Little nubbies. Yeah. I will use that. Let me put that in my pen thing. This is fun. And I will use these napkin pieces. I sure will. In fact, I have an idea. I'm wondering if that I need to test out. Oh, I'm going to put sparkle hearts back in our bag. Oh my goodness. This is so cool. I have never seen these ever before. So neat. Okay. Put those over there. Clean up my mess. Hey, you know what? I know what to do with this stuff. Looks like I have a board to make a journal out of. That's right. Waste not, want not. Okie dokie. Yeah, I have an idea with these napkins. I need to test it out and see if it works. This one feels like dies. Could be wrong. And I'm just going to have to rip it. And it's okay because it's a napkin. No, it's not. What is this? Oh, these are like dividers. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Wonder what we can make out of these. Ooh. Those are so tall. What were these supposed to go in? A scrapbook? 12 dividers, 3 ring, 12 by 12. Yeah, these go in a scrapbook. Oh. I'll have to play with them because honestly, even if I just use pieces of them, I'm going to be bold. Like, if I just take it and cut it, Kathy won't mind. She said that she likes it, I think, outside the box. But now I have something I can put on my card fronts. I can collage in front of this. Ooh. I could take these 12 strips and make lots of cards. Isn't this stuff great? Hey, Ann Ryan and Eileen. Happy birthday, Ann. I'd sing to you, but I'd get canceled. You'd never come back. Wow, look at these. Oh my gosh, these are gorgeous. Oh, did that go? Oh, she thought I could cut them down and use them as pockets. Well, great minds think alike. Ooh, these are really pretty. Are these stickers? She has a note on the back. Bad print on washi paper. Oh. Oh, heck yeah, I can fussy cut these. Oh, yeah. What? You can buy washi tape to print on? I'll take this one. Look, you know it's good Happy Mail when it immediately is getting used and cut into. Slapped on a journal. Okay. Oh my goodness. Printable washi tape. Oh my goodness. That is so cool, y'all. Oh my gosh. I love it. Oh yeah. I'm just as happy as pig in mud. This is so fun. Thank you, Kathy. I was not expecting this at all. I got a notification like you have a box to pick up at the mail at the post office, and I was like, I'm not expecting a box. What could that be? A big awesome package from Kathy. You guys don't ever have to do this. I don't expect it. If you want to send me a card, I'm totally down. But this is a whole lot of fun, and I do appreciate it greatly. Look at this washi tape. I wonder if she made this too. Now, Kathy may have made this. Oh, I love it with those bunnies. Oh, especially the two kissing. Oh, ballerina bunny. Oh, butterfly bunny. Bunny with bubbles. Bubble gum. Incognito bunny. I don't know whose hair that is. It's probably mine. Wait, what's this? A fan? Is this a fan? A desk fan. For all the hot flashes. And it's pink. Oh my goodness. This is awesome. It looks like a microphone. It has my name on it. Oh yes. I can plug it in. It doesn't take batteries because, you know, I'm going to be dealing with these hot flashes for a long time. This is cool. You guys, I can endure. It's already charged. Oh, she charged it for me. Does it have an 11? Probably not. I bet it goes to 3. Oh, it goes higher. Nice. Wow, that really works. We have a hot flash for those personal summer moments. Oh my goodness. You know me too well. Oh, that really worked. That cooled me down. Oh my goodness, everybody needs one. All the ladies of a certain age, stand up. This is so cool. It's a desk fan. And she got me the pink one. I love it. Exquisite life, natural enjoyment. Oh yeah, 5-speed. 5-speed wins. So it can get a little windy in here. Heck yeah. It does look like a microphone. I wonder if I can just hold it down and end it. No, you got to go up to 5 and then turn it off. Yes. That is so cool. Thank you, Miss Kathy Grant. And thank you to Tiffany. And thank you to Mary. I love my Thanksgiving card. You know, I found it very enjoyable to get a Thanksgiving card when I did this past week because, you know, it's just nice. It's nice to be reminded. It's nice to share gratitude all year long. Let's not just do it one week a year, right? Okay, I have a question. Y'all get to tell me. Craft or haul? Speak up in the comments and decide which direction this live is going. So craft or haul. I'm saving this part and I'm throwing away the Reese's wrapper. Both. Oh, that's hard. Haul. Craft with the hauls. Both. Oh, okay. Okay, well then, I have 2 hauls because I don't have any good scents at all. And so let's do Ranger first. Because I don't have a lick of sense. Let's do Ranger. Okay, look, what brought me in was more scorched timber. I think, you guys, I might be missing. I thought I got the scorched timber spray. I knew I got the picket fence from watching Desiree the other day. But, and I got the scorched timber embossing glaze. And this is the oxide because I needed a re-inker. But I thought I got the spray and I thought I got a re-inker for this. I'll have to check my receipt because I don't know. But yeah, this is what took me to Ranger. And then I had a little look. I looked around after I got my goodies. This is what I wanted and needed. And I got some other stuff. They have a $1 section. So these I think were $1, these chipboard pieces, and they're ocean themed. And we're coming up on summer and I love these kinds of things. And I actually want to try maybe collaging on that octopus. So I got those for $1. These canvas boards were on sale for $3. And it's just little canvases on, well, let's open them up. So it contains 6 media boards, 2 of each of the following: 3x3, 4x6, and 5x7. And they have canvas on one side and it's just slick on the other. But these would be great for framing. So I was thinking of using these as my collage. And I don't know about, you know, framing a 3x3, but they'll just be fun. These I could actually frame, the 4x6 and the 5x7. So I really liked those sizes. And yeah, I just thought they were a good deal. They were on sale. And you always have me at a sale. So got that. And then I had some reward points that got me this for free, which is At 20 years of creativity, a Tim Holtz Distress 20-year anniversary apron. You can buy these, but you know, I used my points and got mine for free. But see, it's an apron, and it's for my dude, Timmy, affectionately called that by Gail, and it's stuck, and it has pockets because Tim Holtz always knows what we need. I did not have a crafty apron, and I will tell you, I paint with acrylic paints and ruin my clothes because I don't have any sense. I got 2 new stencils. I love them. I love Dina's stencils, and so I picked those up. This one is something mushy dots, like that name, and this one is dotted tape. That's cool too. So yeah, I'm like the opposite of those people that have a phobia of circles. I love circles and things like that. This haul will be evident of that. I got this. This is Urban Tapestry. I mean, it's cool and all, but I really bought it for this. I really bought it for this stamp, but I knew I would use these too. So yeah, we're going to make something from this haul, okay? So it's going to be a both. You guys voted unanimously for both. So let's do it. I wanted to pull this off and read it to you because I thought this was just so amazing. The creative is the place where no one else has ever been. You have to leave the city of your comforted venture into the wilderness of your comfort and venture into the wilderness of your intuition. You can't get there any other way, only by taking risk, by not quite knowing what you're doing, what you'll discover. What you'll discover will be wonderful. What you'll discover will be yourself. That is like a motto to live by in the craft room, if I've ever heard one. So I had to have that. I think I'll stamp that in Happy Mail to friends and things. Like, I just love it. And I love some messy, grungy flowers. I love a bird silhouette. I love some messy grunge, and I love me some corners. So I thought, yeah, I'll take that one, please. And then I love the moon and the stars, and I've always liked these moon faces, and I thought it was incredible that we get 6 of them. And then I loved the sentiments because Dina does amazing sentiments too. Sometimes you need to sit in the darkness to find the light. Stay wild, moon child. I think I'll use that one a lot. When you look at the moon, know I'm looking at it too. I always love that one for like long distance friends, and you know, I have to leave home and go do conferences every year, and I always make everyone a card. My hubby and my kids. But I could see myself using that. And then this, woo-wee. It was hard to just buy one, I'll tell you that. It's called Antiquities. These are collage paper, and I love them. You get 2 of each, which is why I bought one, but I may have to pick another one up one day. Someday soon. So this is a page. Got a lot of Greek kind of or Italian influence here. Here's another one. Incredible. This is fun. This would be fun for like Mardi Gras and stuff. I'm always looking for like someone masked for like New Orleans, Mardi Gras, that kind of thing. And now I'll have it. And that like shattered. And then this one's cool. This reminds me of like theater, you know, the 2 mask. Yeah, I love this. I just love this Greek look. Hi, Teresa. This haul came from Ranger. And you earn points when you shop, and they rack up pretty quickly, I'll have to say. Oh, yes. Roma. This is so cool. I don't know what it is, you guys, but like aerial views is my jam. I like a window seat when I'm in a plane because I want to try to look and get the aerial view. But yeah, this is cool. This is Rome. Been there, done that. And these are cool. I just love these. And these are I'm leaving them doubled up because I think you'll see them better. But they're 2 sheets of collage tissue. And again, this one's called Antiquities. And then look. So I have the stamp set. I can make my own of these. But there's ones that aren't in that stamp set. Love it. Love it, love it. That one, and then some little faces. These remind me of some artwork that I was having to work with yesterday at work. It's political, I won't mention it, but it's in our urban department. And yeah, it totally reminds me of how that person draws their faces. Oh, cool. Ooh, nice. Lovely. Ooh, this is good, Dina. Kiss your brain. Ooh, I love it. I love it, love it. And then this one, which looks crazy because it's not quite lined up. It's a little better that way. Ooh, super cool, right? These are awesome. Oh no, my dog's being stinky. Hi, Nima. Hey, Lindaville. I know. I've been bad, Linda. Although we did our taxes yesterday, there won't be any more hauls for a while. Oh my goodness. We always owe. And not a little bit. We always owe thousands. Boo. So I'm gonna just make with everything that I have. But I've got one more haul. I was actually kind of smart with my timing because if I had done my taxes first, I wouldn't have all these new goodies. All right. This next one's insane. But I alluded to this previously, you guys. Yes, Miss Paula, that's tissue paper for collaging. It's insane. I know. Don't judge me, please. And I need your help figuring out what a couple of things are. So I found Gummiapan, thanks to Miss Linda, who's here. Linda Gorman, if you're still here, I saw your message on Instagram. I don't know what that is. I think it's a microphone, but I don't know. These are freebies. A leaf, looks like a mint leaf, an ampersand, a ice cream, which is so cool, and then I don't know what. I think it's a, I don't know what, oh, I think it's a tiny tag. Yeah, I think that's a tiny tag. So these are just freebies that were so sweet that were thrown in. Oh my goodness. This is crazy, right? But there's a reason. First of all, I wrote the shop owner because I was like, oh my gosh, my friend Linda send me over to your shop. And it was like my dreams came true. Okay. I don't know what else to say. I've wished for things like this for a long time. I went for this die and I walked away with all of this. But these are really reasonably priced. And, you know, I know that steel is going to be going up, and that's what dies are made out of. They're steel. And so I just allowed myself to do this. And I know it's bananas, but these are Gummiapan dies, and they may pronounce it different. Gummiapan? I'm not sure. But this one is really cool. It crackles like a whole. Let's pull this out. This is what Linda used. And I was like, well, hold the phone. Oh, it sounds like the washer and dryer people are here. I know a moving truck when or you know, a big truck. Oh yeah, you hear that? Beep, beep, beep. They're backing in. Okay, but here's the thing. Y'all know I like making scenes and telling stories, right? I do. I love that. And I have always wanted dies to help me do that now. And now I have them. So I was very strategic. It took me days to put this order together. But I have things now like a bonsai tree and a little radio, a little kettle, another little kettle. I've got things to go on a tabletop, and I've got tables. I've got this little lamp. And I love that these are going to kind of be to scale because a telephone, a clock. Okay, so I've gone through here and sorted everything. So these are like all the things that go on the table, right? Okay, then I have some scene making things like a wood floor die and a stone wall. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, then my husband plays the violin. Everyone in his family play the violin or the cello. And we go to orchestra concerts like 4 times a year. And his mom has a baby grand piano. And so these are things that I will use in card making, even if I'm not making a scene, but I can make a scene. Look at this spiral stairway. A jute box. A mailbox that's going to go by my cobblestone wall, and I can build like a whole scene. And you know, and look, this is going to go with that antiquities very well. A bird bath. So this is all my kind of outdoor stuff right here for an outdoor scene. But you know, I want to be able to tell stories. I've got some pillows. I've got this like chest of drawers. This is a rack that would hold plates. So these are supposed to be like dining plates, and they fit in the rack, and you know, it goes on the wall. So I bought some things to make a background like wall. There was more than this. I mean, this, I'm telling you, this discovery was like, my hopes and dreams happened. So I did kind of go bananas. But I've got these stools now where my paper dolls can sit. Come on, how many times do we see a sitting paper doll and we're like, what are we going to put that on? I can put it on a couch. I can put it on a tall bar stool. I have a ladder. I have a little bitty stool. I have a table and a chest of drawers for those things to go on, to build my backgrounds, to build my scenes and make a story on a card. You guys, I have a park bench for my paper dolls to sit on. I have lighting to set the mood in the room, chandelier or industrial light. I have a floor lamp. I have sconce, an umbrella for a beach. I accidentally, this was a boo-boo. I got 2 clown hats These are for the paper dolls. One of them was supposed to be a cowboy hat, so I'll have to get that later. Now this, I'm just always, for some reason, looking for a spoon, fork, or knife. And now I have them in 2 sizes because I have them in the little bitty size. And then I went ahead and got the bigger size too. I got some tires because, you know, some outside scenes are grungy. This was random, but I got a dress with a hanger. That was just kind of a random bit. We have spiders and scorpions and lizards, so I got that. This is super cool. These are like screws, but it's got the 2 like nail heads. Love that. And then I'm super in love with these two. This is like a strap with buckles. Can totally use that. And then this one's crochet. Y'all know my mom crochets all the time, so I know I'll use that. And then I have this like cool keyhole. I don't know if they're gonna knock on the door. I wonder if I should go say hi. I don't even know. Then this like torn paper. So I went through that really quickly because I was trying to get to it before they knock. Y'all can look at this. Now, I ordered these from Color Me Nordic. Yes, colormenordic.com. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back, you guys. They're still in the truck, which means I'm not going to stand out there and figure out how much longer they'll be in the truck before they get out. But I'm so excited. Can you tell? Can y'all tell? I know it's crazy. I know. But like, just imagine you've waited a couple of years for someone to make this exact thing, and then you find it and you just go crazy over the course of a couple of days and get all the things. Look at this spiral staircase. It's just so cool. One of my mom's friends, they took an old, really cool downtown building that was built like in the 1920s. It was an old brick building. It was really cool. It was on right in the corner of a downtown area. And they replaced all the windows with stained glass, and they put in like a spiral staircase. That was the coolest house. I loved that house. And they kept all the original red brick visible. It was so cool. Anyways, I always think of their house when I see one of those. So yeah, that's my hauls. I won't be doing that again for a while, but you know, I went for it. I just went all in. Oh, there's the little things. So, you know, Crafty Owl uses their advents and stuff. And I know that Crafty Owl used this too. And so, you know, I'd seen it, but I had no idea that this part of it existed. And when I found this, I obviously went a little bananas. Sorry, Zinjin. Let's make a card. Okay. So, and I'm getting into making paper beads, y'all, but that's okay. Y'all don't need a lot of, you know, we'll play with those later, but yeah. Let's make a card. I have an idea. I have lots of ideas. But let's use... let's use one of these. Yes. Look, if y'all do go order from them, they don't have an affiliate program. This is GA Slimline Old. But they do have a program where, you know, at the bottom of your order, they'll ask you, or at some stage in placing your order, they'll ask you how you heard about them. And if you put Bitty Penny, I would appreciate it. Unless you heard it from Crafty Owl, then put her name. But at least then they know, you know, we're sending people over or whatever. Oh, my husband's calling me. Hold on a second, you guys. Hey. Oh, really? I cleared a spot on the porch. Yeah. They're here. Oh, okay, cool. All right, that's done. Yeah. All right, bye. I'm back. Minimal interruptions, I would say. Washer and dryer delivered. My husband took care of it over the phone. Okay. I'm back. Anyways, yeah, so if you let them know, you know, it just lets them know, like, hey, because I want to collaborate with them in some way. I don't know how, but in some way. Maybe getting y'all a discount code, something like that, you know. So let's make a card. You guys, I cleaned my craft room. Was that last weekend? I think it was last weekend. And it's fabulous. I love it. Ah, I pulled out the wrong. Hold on. I'm looking for some black paper. Hold on a second. I don't have to tip them or anything. My husband's like, I already tipped them. I already did everything. Okay, cool. I didn't even have to talk to anyone. All right. Oh, Barbie, I'm sorry. I know. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, well, I know I'm going to want this, and unfortunately, it's not going to get any cheaper. You know, things don't get cheaper. So I went. That's what I did to talk myself into it. And I don't have anything like it in my stash, and I am destashing. I need to get my son to work today, photographing all the stuff for my destash. So, you know, it's just changing tides over here. Okay, we were able to get 2 5x7 card fronts out of that sheet of black paper. And I think what I want to do is cut this out. And we're going to use these in combination. This is Sprica. in combination with the Ranger haul. So this is not a toy. No, it's not. Let's put this up here like so. Oh, my die cutting dilemma is over for now. I just put my original sandwich back into my machine and it cuts like a dream. My favorite machine is the Bureaucraft. Bura. Oh my gosh, it's just so amazing, you guys. It's just so awesome. The Gina K is the same. Which Miss Tamara, hi hun. I saw you in here. Thanks for sending me, thinking of me. Miss Tamara messaged me and was like, hey, did you know that Gina K released a 5x7? Her latest release is all about 5x7. And she thought of me and sent me that. Wasn't that sweet? Oh, this is so cool. It's going to be real hard until I ink it up for you to see all the detail that it leaves behind, but it kind of leaves this crackle stitch in the yeah, this is just awesome. Okay, so you could get a similar effect by tearing paper, right? But what's cool about this is, like, it would be hard to get this effect in a frame or something, the way I wanted to use this. You know, you can tear out paper, but now I have this really cool piece to go on another card, and I have this, like, really cool frame to work with. So that's the power of, like, a die in this situation. All right. Look at that. Die cutting was a breeze. All right. Back to it being easy breezy. And this is pretty cool too. So I'm going to put these to the side. We may end up using them. We may not. I don't know. What time is it? 9 o'clock? We'll see. We'll see. Okay, this clearly goes on here. And this clearly doesn't. I'll have to put all my pieces back together later. All right. Now, we have all of these fun things. I wonder if the sentiment, ooh, looky there. Woohoo! It pretty much works. All right. And then, what else do I want to do? I think we'll just like grunge up the edges. Oh, I have some ideas. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that. I could put lunar paste on the edges with the new stencils, but I think I'm going to use them in the background. And then this one, I could put any of these collage faces behind it. I could put my moon face behind it. Bye, Vicki. Have an awesome day. Ladies' Day at the church. Oh, have fun. I hope you You have a good time. I think I want this moon. Okay. So we're going to just use a little bit of everything. Use some dies, use some stamps, use some things. All right, here we go. First things first, I'm going to grab a scrap of white paper. Okie doke. Take one of these. I don't know anything about this paper, so this is random white paper that I don't know what it is from in my stash. I'm gonna cut it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut it to 5 by 7 just so that my card front is nice and smooth, because that's what I like. We're so glad you were here, Vicki. She's probably long gone, but glad you were here. Sorry if y'all did not need any enabling, but as you could tell, I was just way too excited, and we are going to build some amazing scenes. And you should see, if you're not like, you're like, oh, I'm not really into those because I don't want to build scenes. That's fine. You should see some of the inspiration pieces of clean and simple cards, and you know what different people have done with them. They have really cool paper doll series too that are really neat. Like, they just do all kinds of stuff. Okay, so I have this. I am just gonna stamp. Let's stamp and emboss our moon. I need to kind of have a marker here of where to put my moon. And which way does he go? I'm gonna have to stamp him real quick. Figure out which way the stamp goes. I think it goes like that. Let's see. I wonder if how Paige here? I wonder how Paige did at her stamp event yesterday. It's probably a multi-day event. I don't know. I'm not going to go to the one in Houston, by the way. Miss Dana, are you here? One of my coworkers is having an art show, and I really want to support him and go to his art show. Yeah, it goes that way. Okay. So I'm opting to stay behind and do that. So it's going to go right there. I'm just going to do it this way. I know there's probably another way, probably a better way. Wait, I need to make sure this is the front of the card. No, I think this is the front. You may be like, wow, that's super boring, but no, we're gonna have some fun with it. I did show a haul. Hey, Maddie. Hey, Maddie, I saw you made a video and was telling everyone about it. You guys got to go to Empty Nest Scrapper's channel and see that video. I haven't seen it yet, but she did a video on inks, which ones to use with alcohol markers and which ones not to. We had a conversation about that yesterday, and she put out a video. So that is awesome, Maddie. Okay. Now for the fun stuff. Let's use some lunar paste and things, and let's make this back this black part pretty interesting because we can. Let's move all this to the side. We don't want that getting messy. Well, good. I'm glad I'm not boring. I think I hear that from my family as well. Pretty much that same thing. Well, that's what my husband says. It's never boring. Oh, well, good. All right, these are just sitting by my desk, so this has become our color palette. Ooh, I think that one's just about empty. Oh, Tamara, I looked for those beads and those flat back pearls. I'm gonna have to look on my account because I looked on the packaging and they don't say anything. You were asking me about them, where I got them on Amazon, and I don't have any kind of way of really knowing. I'll have to look on my account and I'll let you know. Oh, that won't fit in there. Hold on. This is pretty much dried up, which I guess the bonus is that it dries quickly. I am not going to try to get like a real smooth coverage with any one color. I'm going to do kind of a galaxy feel of a background, but with paste and the stencil. So it's going to be real hit and miss. I'm not spreading it across the entire thing. I could tell you that I love that color. It's gone. It's done. This is Slippery When Wet. It's what I consider like a gold, but I think Simon put out a gold, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm trying to use up these paste. So I have a few on my desk. Ooh, this one, see, nice and soft. I don't know what this is going to look like in the end, but it'll be fun to figure it out. Oh, let's put a little bit over here too. And then I think we'll definitely have to splatter on it too. We know Elizabeth's asleep, but if she's awake, she'd be like, don't waste it. No, I know. How you doing, Dawn? Thanks for sharing Maddie's channel. Thank you, thank you. Share yours too. Let all the sharing happen. Sala's, yours. I don't want to put you to work, but like, feel free. And thank you. Okay. Again, this could just be a hot mess, but you don't know until you try. This color is Bee Sting. Ouch. I got stung by a bee on Easter hiding eggs one year. And I thought that was bad until my husband was like staring a rattlesnake in the face, hiding eggs. And I was like, you know, I guess I'd rather be stung by a bee. It's wild around here. I was telling my son, because he's like trying to get us to move to Japan instead of Europe. And I'm like, no, I'll visit. It's on my bucket list. I want to visit Japan. I don't want to live there. Nothing against Japan. I told him, like, if we do this, if we make this move, We've got to go somewhere that speaks English because you have to finish your education, my dear, and you don't know those languages. That's why we want to go to London, is the job and the language. Okay. I think I want a little more green. And then we'll pull this off and see what happens because I'm not really sure. It's hard to tell from this stage of the game exactly what has happened here. We're going to work with it. I know that much. Okay. The big reveal. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. I like it. Okay. Let me grab a sheet of paper and I'm going to clean my stencil off on it. Move that off to the side. Here, let me show you what this looks like on white paper. That's so cool. That's going to go great with that moon face. And see, I wanted some of those holes to not just be one color. See, so that one right there has got like green and yellow and orange, and the holes aren't all one color. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to take this stencil and I'm going to clean it up right now because otherwise it's going to be stuck looking like this. And it's brand new. I don't want to do that to it. So I'm just taking a baby wipe and wiping off the excess lunar paste onto this scrap paper. And now I have this. And this. It's fine. Okay. Pretty clean stencil. Clean enough for me. Wasn't that fun, Flo? That was fun. Paper dolls. Oh my gosh, Barbie, I know. Believe me, I had to stop myself. I was like, look, girlfriend, you can get scenes or you can get paper dolls, but you can't get both. You're going to have to stop somewhere. But I would love to get the paper dolls. That's just what I had to tell myself. Okay. So let's try this because I want to splatter some splatter on here. Oh, thanks, Linda. I got a new band for my watch because the other one was silicone and it was irritating my skin. It was like rubbing my skin and my skin was getting, it was not nice. We won't go into the details. It just wasn't nice. So I got this elastic one that I love. It breathes well. It never sweats. It's easy to take on and off. I really like it. And you know, I'm a wild child, so I had to get the cheetah print. And then it's got Minnie. And she talks. It makes me smile and giggle every time. It is fun revisiting your supplies. Sorry, just taking it down a notch. Jeez. Yeah. You know, my theory is I bought it, so I know I like it. When I have low mojo, I just go back and look through my stamps or look through my stencils or look through my dies, and suddenly there's more things to do than I even have time for. And it just snaps me right out of the mojo problem. So the lunar paste, they have mica. See that sheen? How they are like metallic, and oh man, you can get these at Ranger too. They're made by Ranger, but they're Simon Hurley products, and all of them. Now he has different versions. There's the solar paste, and I think there's another one. I can't remember what the other kind of paste is now. But the lunar paste are these really scrumptious mica infused paste, and they are amazing. They dry really quickly, so even though I laid that on, I might have a little bit of a spot up here, I think, that I just touched. But most of these are dry. Most of these are completely dry already. It doesn't mess up their integrity to use the heat gun. You can heat it. It's fine. And yeah, they're just really cool. You can get dimensioned with them, like, you know, you can get some dimension with them, and they're just cool. I really like them. Elizabeth Costa Rogers got me on those. Yeah, these are like 50s. The 1950s are definitely these colors for sure. I could totally see that. All right, let's splatter. Bring back this. Now, we're going to do silver mica. And this is Kuretake ink. This is where I'm going to put on my apron. Y'all won't be able to see it, but guess what? I have on a brand new shirt, and I don't want to ruin it. So thank you, Mr. Holtz and Ranger. I got on my apron. All right. We're going to use a fan brush today. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. It's so good to see all of y'all. Happy Saturday. My mom's coming over today. Oops. I know, I just about spend every Saturday with my mom. And I think we're going, she wants to go to Five and Below real bad. She doesn't have one in her town. And I think she wants some coloring books. I think she saw somebody else on YouTube with some coloring books that she's hoping to find at our Five and Below. So I'm going to take her to get her coloring books. And then I have a return at Ulta. So, and Sparkle Heart's not going to miss a trip to Ulta. All right, I was going to ink blend. Let's see. I just kind of want to see what this brush. Let's accentuate this torn look with this silver ink. It'll help me just kind of clean up my brush a little. I'm probably going to come in with ink as well, like ink blending. But I'm just going to use the rest of the ink that's on this, kind of clean up my brush and accentuate this really cool torn edge that we created with that die. I like this, these lines that are kind of coming out too. Mica on mica on mica. Just layers of mica. All right. So there's that. I like it. I've got some big blobs there. I'm going to have to dry those as well. Hi, Glow. Hey, Lindy. Lindy K. And Sean Designs. How fun. Love that name. Oh, thanks for sharing, Karen McCoy's. Hey, Karen. Yeah, anybody's channel. I'm totally down for that. I mean, you know, any crafty channel. Gosh, I hope y'all all know Ryan Hall, y'all. He does like weather stuff. You know, we're coming into spring and summer. It gets kind of raucous with storms. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have known that we had a tornado down in our area. And it ended up touching down really not very far, about a mile from our house. And I knew about it because of Ryan Hall. Ryan Hall, y'all. All right. Okay. I'm going to just dab up because I don't feel like drying it anymore. So I'm just going to dab up some of the excess. There we go. That is our galactic background. Kind of a fun take on a galaxy without it being a galaxy. And then we're going to slip the moon in there. And then we're going to put a sentiment on the front. Woohoo! I like it. All right. Let's do this. I don't even think I need to come in and ink blend anymore around that cutout because I think the leftover mica on my brush, see it? I think it did enough around that edge. So let's just make a card. And then, oh, I got to take this apron off now that we're past the splatter. Okay. Turn on the fan. Got to get my personal summer relief real quick. Shall see this. In case you missed it, I have a Bitty Penny official personal summer fan. Oh my gosh. Feels amazing. There's 2 fans in it, not 1, but 2, because that's what hot flashes require. The joy. Hi, Pam. Welcome. You love Ryan Hall's engine? Me too. God bless him and the work that he does for communities all over. Really, really awesome. I'm only going to put glue where I don't have the moon because I don't know what kind of paper this is. And I would be real upset if I got this glued down and I could see glue lines. I don't like glue lines. So since I don't know, I know it's not a super thick paper, but all I needed to do on it was stamp the moon. That VersaFine ink. Look at all that detail. So cool. He's sleepy. He's a sleepy moon. Okay, then this is going to go on here. Okay, and now I'll put glue all over this one. I like to cement my pieces together. I was picking up some treats for you know who the other day, and there's a lot of construction. They're building a new highway by that store, which is desperately needed. And some of the crew came in looking for hard hats and they could only find one. Felt like telling them, I've got a hard hat, but you probably don't want to wear it. It's got a bunch of girl power stickers all over it. All right. Oh, I really like this. Now, I want a sentiment. Okay, when you look up at the moon, know that I am looking at it too. I think that'll be the one, but I also like Stay Wild Moonchild. Ay, ay, ay. Let's stamp them out and see who wins. Shall we? Yes, we shall. Is John Pounds here? Wow. What? Men get hot flashes too? Are you serious? I'm going to have to look that up. Okay. Now, just going to grab some scraps. Here's, it's not thick enough. Let me get a thicker one. I like sturdy sentiment. There we go. Nice and thick. Okay. And the Moonchild one, that one's fine, but I might have to get just a different piece of paper for this other one. It's going to need a bigger piece of paper. Ooh, this green would be cool. I wonder if it would fit on here. Nope. Ooh, but here's a piece. Ooh, let's use that green. Don't have to stamp all of our sentiments on white paper. Okay, both sides are smooth. That's good. We're going to make one more card after this. What time is it? Yeah, that'll be perfect. And then I'll go. I need to clean, you guys. I don't want to, believe me, but I do need to. And I got to get our laundry room ready for our new washer and dryer. When you look at the moon, know that I'm looking at it too. I love that sentiment. You know what I want to make with these moon faces, by the way? 3, 2, 1 paper dolls. You could probably guess that one. Yes, I want to make some paper dolls with these moon faces. I have some ideas. I'm gathering some examples for you guys. I'm going to do, ooh, nice job, Dina. Nice job, Dina. All right. Love these. The font, the size, the everything on these. Okay. But yeah, I want to use them and make some paper dolls. We're going to venture out a little bit, you guys. We're still going to be working with paper, but, you know, I always want to make paper dolls, but I never do. And I also want to make paper beads. So we're going to have some adventures here pretty soon. I think the white would be pretty nice as well. Let's just play around a little bit here. Hi, Carol. Oh, I had the sticky grid sheet. I think I have it handy. Let me show you. That's not it. That's not it. Where did I put that? It's by Sizzix. I cut it down to be this size, but that's the sticky grid sheet. It kind of has the stick of a post-it note. That's about how I would describe like how sticky it is, but it's by Sizzix, and I bought it when I bought this massive stamp positioning tool by Sizzix, and I cut these sheets down because these are 8.5 by 11, I think, maybe bigger, I don't know, and I cut it down. I thought I had that handy, but I don't. Ooh, I like that green. I liked the white too, but I think I like, let's do the green, just something different. I'm gonna fishtail it. How are you doing, Teresa? Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Not exactly in the center. Let me see if I can line it up. Okay. Aw, I like it. Do y'all like it? Do you like the green? Hey, Des. Gosh, I bet you've been busy shipping orders. Okay. Let's see. I think, you guys, I have this random piece. I don't know what it is. It's just scrap paper of some sort, of some kind. But I'm really liking the white and the green. So why don't we try this? I take this random piece of scrap paper. Desiree, I've been a very bad girl. And I went shopping and I got a bunch of stuff. And I shared that in a haul. You already know about Ranger, but then Linda shared a die, and then I went bananas when I found the dies that they had. So you missed a bit of a haul and then an amazing Happy Meal unboxing. Okay. Just making it ever so slight kind of white matte for this piece. I think it'll make it look more finished, unless I really butcher it, and then maybe not. All right, good enough for me. Yes, that's what it needed. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna glue that down and we're gonna call this one done. Oh, but what if it's not done? I have these tubes of paper beads sitting off to the side. Just hang tight, y'all. Just hang tight. Don't think anything about it is straight, but I also think that that's fine. Oh, cool, Dawn. Good for you. I need to finish mine too. Thanks, Anne. Oh my gosh, Desiree. You're just gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh at me. Oh man, okay, we're gonna use this one next. That's right. Okay, I thought I left it out, but no, that's the next card. One more card after this, you guys, but okay, so what are these? These are my 5x7 scraps. When I cut a 5x7 card, I get 2 different size scraps, and this is the more like, you know, 1 inch kind of. Is it 1 inch? Yeah, well, it's a little shorter, or this is bigger. I don't know. Let me get an actual ruler. How about that? Yeah, these are a little shy of 1 inch. This is 1 inch. Okay, so anyways, size really doesn't matter, but I basically just took my 5x7 scraps, and I think that's where this is from, and rolled it up. That's it. I didn't do any fancy cuts or anything at all. I just made these tubes because I want to then like decorate them. And I want to make paper beads. I have a whole lot of ideas when it comes to paper beads. But I think remember this, this had faces of different sizes. Remember that? Just have to get to them. It had those moon faces in different sizes. Oh boy. Already wrinkling my brand new collage paper. There they are. See that? Let's grab one of those. I think we're about to take this card to an 11. We're going to add a paper bead. And hopefully I won't lose y'all. This is just a rolled up piece of paper. I didn't use any tools. I used my fingers. I took a piece of paper like this. If you want, that paper that I used for those paper beads is my real thick cardstock. This one is not, so you may not need to do this step, but I took my bone folder and just kind of worked it a little bit like that. So it was already kind of going the way I wanted it to go. You can wrap these around chopsticks or anything. And then I kind of curled this end like this, just to give me a head start on rolling these. And then I'll put some glue on it. Put a little glue there at the beginning. I just kind of rolled it, you know, eyeballing it. I don't really care what the eye hole, how big it is. I don't need it to be an exact size or anything. I just need to be able to get some thread through it. And then rolled it up. And you know, the more rolls you put in it, the sturdier it'll be. So you want to give it some stability. Then I put some more glue on it for the end. It's kind of unrolling on me a little bit. There we go. Now it won't. And I like these tubes, but you know, your paper beads, there's so many amazing paper bead shapes and things you can do. We're going to be exploring this together. Okay, so that's what that is. It's a piece of paper rolled up. Okay. I know y'all have scraps. Anybody can make these. Okay, so now we're going to take that, and heck yeah, we're going to have a moon paper bead. We're going to have a few moon paper beads. Now, if I wanted to, I could ink blend. You know, I could ink this up with ink, color it with a marker. You can color it with a crayon, whatever. I don't know about crayon, just because I don't know how it would stick later. You know, things it's waxy, so you might run into some problems. But this dude does not look amused. I think he's tired of his job. He's had a rough day. Something's going on with this guy. But we're going to put him on this paper bead. He's been watching too much news. Something's got him down. All right. The sun's been shining on him so long. He's tired. All right. Yes. It's kind of totally perfect. It's going to overlap maybe just a little bit right there, but we're going to have a moon bead to go, and we're going to hang it on our card. Who did I lose? I hope I didn't lose anyone. That's okay. You can cover these with washi tape. Who has too much washi tape that they never use? Raise your hand. You could cover these with washi tape, with whatever. I'm going to use Mod Podge. Do a little dip. Let's see. Let's get this worn out piece of paper back over here. And glue it down. Just like that. And now we have this really cool moon bead to dangle from our card. Just going to kind of bend that left. There's a little bit of tissue just at the top of this. Just kind of bend that down. Now this isn't going to be like worn or anything, I don't think, but you know, you can come back on top and seal it with some more Mod Podge. I'm not doing a real bang up job here, but you can if you want to. I'm doing a get her done job. All right. We made a bead. Look at us go. Hey, Beck. We're making a bead to go on our card. With some new supplies that I hauled earlier from Ranger and Gummiapan. Okay. By the way, for anyone, hey John. I'll take some pancakes. Oh my gosh, don't tell Linda. Linda will drop by with some pancakes. I mean, I wish I lived close. I wish I lived in Linda's range. She was hanging out with Delise the other day. Now I'm telling all your business, Linda, but she is crafty and will travel. All right. So I'm going to get to hang out with Linda. Oh, this is going to be so cool. At Paperganza. Okay, we're going to keep it simple, but okay. So this is another haul. I was just going to show y'all later when we make paper beads together. Whatever. This the stuff I bought because I knew it's just going to get more, it's just going to get silly, stupid, expensive. So I thought, well, I better get it now. And I am invested in this whole paper bead making. Hope I like it. Ripped it to shreds. All right, this will work. These are just pen stems. Let's get this longer one here. I probably wouldn't use these on like real jewelry that I was going to wear on my body, but these paper beads I'm not really making for that. I'm making them for my projects. Let's use this one because I think it's big enough. We're just going to make a quick bead, you guys. Need 2 of these. I feel like this one has 2. Oh, brother, I need like glasses for this. Yeah, these will just go at the top and the bottom of this bead and bring it up close so you can see what I'm doing. But yeah, it just kind of caps it off and makes it look more finished, like a finished piece. So that's good. I know, Dawn, and I do love paper beads for actual jewelry. The only part I wouldn't use maybe are some of these because I really didn't buy them with body in mind. I bought them with kind of to go on my projects. Okay, but I also bought these spacers. Let's see if we want to put a spacer at the top. Ooh, that's just about the right size. And it has the green. Wouldn't that be pretty? I don't know if you can see it. See the green? That'd be a pretty way to finish it too. Okay. Let's do this. I need a pen. Check. Okay. Now I don't know if I want to, which one I want to use. I know one thing, I'm going to have to get me some progressives if I'm going to get into this. I've been delaying it and putting it off. What does it look like with this here? Oh, can't even see it. Well, that's no good. I think I don't want those caps, but I think I want these. Problem is it might go right through that. Yep. That eye is too small. Okay, well, for the sake of this live and not completely taking up your Saturday, we're going to do the gold. We're going to put this in here. We're going to put that on top. Oh, there is 2. I really feel like there's 2. No, that's just 1. There were 2 in there. I knew it. Okay, just 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Keep it real simple. Looking for a tool. I may not have the one I need in here. I need needle nose pliers. I also have a special tool for this. Hold on. I think I know where it is. BRB. I'm back, but I didn't find it. Well, this is turning into being something more complicated than I intended it to be. We might have to just tie it on with string. May have to abort this whole metal situation. Let's abort that mission and let's do something even more simple. We have our bead. We have some string from our Happy Mail from Kathy. Use that. Okay, here we go. I'm going to tie a knot, and I kind of like that this is like frayed and coming apart because I think it'll be more interesting. I also think that I have some, I meant to be done by 10, sorry guys. Dollar Tree beads. I sure do. Looky there. I got these at the Dollar Tree long time ago and never used them. Let's use the little round ones. Excuse me. Let's use... Gosh, I tell you what, I'm really glad I had that peanut butter cup from Kathy now. Nima's channel, thank you for sharing Nima's channel, Dawn. You're the best. We love Nima. She's hilarious and talented and sweet. We love Nima. All right. But not everybody has her channel. Okay. Sorry, you guys. You know how it is with me. The problem is I have started a little box for my paper beads, but I don't have everything in there yet. Not confident this is going to fit on here, but I'll try. Hey, Miss Sharon. I know you've been here a while. I'm just saying hey again. Yay, Maddie, thanks. Hi, Debbie J. Girl, are you getting your rest? Oh, you have got the energy to do all of that creativation business, girlfriend. So sorry I couldn't join you, but I know you had fun. I saw you with Simon and all the people. I still have a lot to, I didn't catch as much as I would have liked, but okay, we're going to give this like a little bit more of a go here, and then I'm going to just completely abort mission on this. I could feel it. You try to push it through. Oh yeah, there we go. No quitters around here. Should go through my paper bead just fine because at least I hope so. I left quite the eye hole in there. The problem with this string is it doesn't have a lot of structure to it. Ugh, the gold part's coming out, but not the white part. Just gotta force it. I see it. Woohoo! Karen, same. We did our taxes yesterday. Boo. That's all I can say. Boo. Thank goodness my husband did it. I thanked him many times. I should have made him a nice dinner, but I didn't. As a thank you for doing our taxes. He gets stuck with that task. I did them last year or the year before last, but pretty much he gets stuck with that task every time. What you can do is actually put tape on the end of your string like this, which I've done that before. That does help when you struggle like I'm struggling. Okay, our paper bead is done and it's going to be worth it. Look how, oh my gosh, this is perfect. Now, the only thing I wish is that I hadn't cemented everything down because I didn't know I was going to put a paper bead on here. I'm going to pull it up. We're going to wish for the best, hope for the best. There we go. And I'm just going to pull this up, get it kind of right where I want it, which is right there. Trim off what I don't need, which is about right there. And I'm going to glue that in. And that's how we're going to get our paper bead to stick on the card. This is suddenly kind of reminding me of a card you might have seen in a card book back in the 90s. It's kind of how this card feels right now, and I am here for it. You know what I mean? That's kind of what this card reminds me of. Oh gosh, but I love it. How fun. I gotta get this glue off me and then you could put more beads on it. You could struggle a lot less than I did with it. It doesn't have to be as complicated as I make things look sometimes. I'm gonna fray out because I like the fray. It gives it more of that boho vibe. And just make sure I'm gonna go in here and make sure that's really in there, and it is. Look, we've got a moon bead. And when it's standing up, right? Totally worth it. Sorry, I think that was probably a 20-minute detour, but I think it's worth it. For me anyways, it feels like it's worth it. Yeah, so we're going to be doing paper beads, y'all. I'll try to get better at it. How about that? For one, I'm going to get my supplies together and be more organized. But how cool is that? Hey, Craft Girl. Welcome. Craft Girl on Mac. I've been seeing you over at Mindless Crafting. I'm so glad you came over to hang out. That's awesome. And you have Instagram, right? I need to go follow you over there. I don't do all the socials all the time. So I do Instagram about 3 days a week. But I got you bookmarked in my mind to go find you. I'm on Instagram as well, Biddy Penny. So if you find me, I can follow you back too. Okay, first one done. Woohoo! I love it. Let's make another one. All right, I wanted to make another one with this creative quote in the card. So let's figure out where I need to stamp that and go ahead and stamp that and make that happen. Man, I love that card. I didn't know if it was going to work, but it worked. Okay. I'm about to have a whole bunch of moon paper beads because look. And let me get this stuff off my desk. Okay, just a little cleanup, you know. Clean up on aisle 1. In St. Louis in May of 2026. Nice. Meet me in St. Louis, right? Did you have fun, Debbie? I know you did. You have fun no matter what. That's what I love about you. You're my fun friend. You have fun no matter what. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give myself a little pencil line that I can't, hopefully I won't be able to see once this is all stacked and assembled. Right down here. Yeah, I can't see it, but I know don't go below that pencil line. All right, here we go. I always have to watch those, like a solid black, a real solid stamp. You got to watch it and make sure you get enough ink on it. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you're already following me. Well, perfect. And who knows, maybe I'm following you too. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. We have touchdown. Miss Jill, how you doing, honey? What you and John up to today? He's ordering pancakes, in case you didn't know it. I'm sure you did. Are y'all crafting? What are y'all doing today? All right. This is my crafty time every weekend. After I get away from this desk on Saturday morning, I typically don't get to come back. Now, there are sometimes an exception, but typically this is my time. That's why I come on at early in the morning so many days with you guys. That worked. A couple of our words are, you know, there's a little bit of issue with a couple of our words, but we can also kind of fix that. I can just, boop, if I want to. Just trim that off a little bit. Let's see what that does. Not too much, because I still want it. Yeah, that fixed it. And then up here, let's just take off that tiny bit right there. Just edit. Quick little edit. I knew it was going to be close. There. And I think I'll just cross my T a little lower, and then it'll be just fine. So that's that. Now, what do we want to do with this cover? I was thinking we needed let's put a person on this one, and they need like a paintbrush or something. We've obviously got to do something up here too, because we can't just leave that blank. So let's stamp up there. Start with that. this stamp, this is the one I used the quote from. It's Urban Tapestry. And it has this splatter. Let's use this splatter. Because I think we're going to make this one artsy. Because it's all about being creative and taking risk and all of that jazz. I don't have any ink pads out right now. We're going to use fossilized amber because I don't really have a color palette in mind. We'll just start with fossilized amber. Hi, Miss Vicky. And Laurie. Bye, Dawn. See ya, hun. Thanks for sharing all those links. You're the best. Love ya. All right. Just a little splatter. I think it's something we can kind of splatter all around. Yeah, I like that. Okay, if you missed it, because geez, I feel like I've been on here half a day already. Desiree's talking about doing a marathon. I don't think, man, I get 2.5 hours in, 3 hours in, and I am wiped out. I could not do a real long marathon myself. Okay, so in case you're wondering what this says, and I was all about it, and I actually bought this set because I really wanted this stamp. The creative is the place where no one else has ever been. You have to leave the city of your comfort and venture into the wilderness of your intuition. You can't get there any other way, only by taking risk and by not quite knowing what you're doing. Me. What you'll discover will be wonderful. What you'll discover will be yourself. I find that to be so true because it was only when I really started to play and do whatever I wanted and make mistakes and throw everything at my canvas that I think I found my style. And I think I found what I love to make. So I just couldn't agree with it any more than that. All right. So now this is just our backgrounds. And I like that. I like the distressing that that stamp added. Very cool. Now we need to do something to this frame. So we've got that part. We'll put that off to the side. This is kind of wild and, you know, talking about the wilderness of our creativity. We'll stamp with this. And the oxides should show on this black paper. Aw. Okay. Debbie, you may be making a video, you may have already shared, but what was your favorite thing? What was your favorite booth? And what was your new favorite invention that you saw at Creativation? If you don't mind sharing, you can also tell me to buzz off. But we'd love to hear it. Oh, 7,500. Cool. Congrats. That's awesome. Sign me up. I want to celebrate you any day. You just let me know. I'll be there. Debbie, are you going to Paper Ganza? I really need to get on the Facebook page. Things gonna come and go, and I'm gonna be like, oh, never got on that Facebook page. I want to see if this wilted violet will show up here. Purple and yellow, complementary colors. Eh. Not so much. But I'm going to still put it all around it. It's very subtle. It's on there, but it's very subtle. Let's put some embossing ink on it. I didn't put anti-static, so it could get messy and it won't be perfect, and we're not going to worry about that. You love the T-square. I wish there was a 5x7. But that is really cool that she did that. The Pear Blossom Press, in case y'all don't know what the initials stand for. She has an A2 card maker T ruler out, which is really cool. I could probably use it as a 5x7 card maker still. I don't know. But that is really cool. That's your favorite thing? There's a couple other fun things from Spellbinders and Artistry. Oh, including individual markers. Nice. Okay. Oh gosh, I'm glad Pam's not here. I mean, I could try to sweeten her up with a little chocolate, but this glitter embossing powder would have her shrieking. She's planning a 5x7. Well, good. That's what I like to hear. Look, she's smart. I love Amanda. She's very smart to put out the A2 first, because most card makers, if you watch YouTube, you're probably making A2 cards. That's the majority. So business-wise, incredibly smart. I'm just a 5x7 card maker, so I'm partial. Bye, Zinjin. Oh, I'm so glad you were here. I'm so glad you were a part of all of it. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. We love you. Have a wonderful weekend. I hope you get to craft and make things and do all the fun things. I know. I understand hitting your limit. Like, it's like, is it ever going to end? Is she ever going to stop? No. I know, Nemo, we're going to have such a good time. We're going to have such a good time. I need to start planning it. I haven't really planned it at all for our family yet, but my whole crew is coming. Now, they're not coming to Paper Ganza, but they're coming. We're making it a family road trip, and I've got to plan the stops, the oohs and the ahs, and the time, like how long we're going to be on the road and how long we're going to be gone. So, yeah. Very exciting stuff. I cannot wait to meet all of the glitter fairies. And Mary, I'm going to give her the biggest, longest hug. I need to plan a day just to hug Mary and Crafty Owl. Crafty Owl is going to be there, y'all. Like, I just can't wait. Carrie Rhodes. I love Miss Carrie Rhodes. And Amanda from Parablossom Press. And, you know, I'm not really, I don't really know any of the other people who are like teaching classes, and like I don't really, you know, that part of it is really awesome and exciting for everyone, and I'm really happy that that's a part of it. And it'll be great to meet them, but I'm just excited about meeting the Chatterbox. All my friends. I'm just excited for the gathering part, you know? I'm going to be a correspondent reporting live from the scene. That's exciting because then I get to talk to everybody. I love that. Mary knows the talker. I will talk to everybody and have fun doing it. Okay, we have, this was not the direction I was planning on taking this, but that's okay because we're still gonna make something cool. And now it's all sparkly, so this is what we have. Okay, and then I still really like the idea of sneaking some of that wilted violet in on this. So I think what I'll do is ink this top edge up here. And that wilted violet. We need to grab a paper doll. I'm gonna put that right there. I'm gonna fill in that top gap. With something like that. Oh, this stuff is getting everywhere. Yeah, my son, and I know my husband would like to, my son kind of wants us to go to Colorado when we go, but I don't know. I need to look at the map and plan some fun. And then I got to decide, like, what side of the weekend I plan this part of the trip on. Like, do we go to Paperganza first, or do we do the other stuff first? I don't know the answer to that question. I think we might do the other stuff first and let Paperganza be the end of it all. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Just got to sit and plan. Got to look, see what's happening where, that kind of thing. Talk to the family because everyone's got to be vested in it. All right. I was just looking for the base for the stamp. Found it. I don't know. This card's kind of wonky. It's not really going the way I had planned. I don't think I'm going to put that on there. I don't like this embossing powder. It's letting all, I wasn't expecting it to let all this glitter off still. I'll just shake it over here. Okay. I'm just covered in it, y'all. Okay, I'm getting a paper doll. Paper dolls. And our paper doll might need a stone wall to stand by or a chair to sit in. So that's the next thing I'm grabbing. grabbing my props. Got a park bench, could potentially maybe work. A stool, a couple of stools, and a wall, just in case. Now let's see our doll. I want our doll to have a paintbrush. I want to make it artsy. I don't want to cover up any of the sentiment. Almost feeling like can this be turned? Will it still show? No, it won't. Sorry, this embossing powder is driving me nuts. Is it just not? Oh, I didn't get it. I know, it's me. I'm the problem. I didn't get it all melted. Hold on. No wonder I'm getting it everywhere. I've used it before and loved it. I was like, I don't know what's going on. It's me. I thought I had dried it all. Or heated it all and melted it. Apparently not. Master Blaster. Oh, there's a show in Vegas this summer? I mean, there's always a show in Vegas, but what, like a craft thing? I assume you're talking about a craft thing. Let's see. Who's it gonna be? Who's coming with me on this card? I always like my girlfriends. Of course, they're too big, but I always like my girlfriends. Trying to pick a size, you guys. I'm just trying to. Here's our dude in a smaller size. That's what I was rifling through there for. Oh, his face got a little cut off. That happens from time to time. Well, I'm happy that the embossing powder is actually melted now. All right, this card's a struggle, but that's okay. We're going to get through it. The last card was much better. It's okay. It's all right. We won't give up on it. When you're working through stuff, it's just the way it is. So the stone wall, that's over there. He could be sitting right, oh, his poor face. I don't think I'm gonna be able to use him. Let's find somebody else. Oh, I like this guy. This could be Jay, or let's send this card to Jay. Jay or one of my dudes. I got dudes. John, Pounds, Dudes Craft 2, Sean. my design team then. Lots of cool dudes out there. We'll make it a dude card. A crafty dude card. All right. I wanted a paintbrush up in the mix. But I really hate to just keep going, you guys. I feel bad for y'all. I feel bad when my lives are long like this. Okay. Yep, I'm back to the sidekick. For now, anyways. Hey, Shay and Zal Storm. So good to see you. Well, Maddie, we live in the South, so we can, you know, we're used to the heat. I can say that for WJ too, because Florida gets hot and humid. At least in the desert, it's more dry heat. Okay. I'm trying to think. I have paintbrushes, you guys, and I'm trying to think of where they are. But I think we're going to add some paintbrushes to them. This is going to be one funky card. But I think we're going to add some paintbrushes to the mix. And we're just going to make it super funky. Okay, let me look and see. Dun, 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 dun. Looks like a stamp set that needs some love. It's an old one called Little Painters from Waffle Flower. Yep, that'll do. This is going to be one funky card. Got my paintbrushes. I think that'll be enough. Might even use those tubes of paint. Who knows? He might have to sit on a tube of paint instead of a little stone wall. Let's go ahead. Well, actually, I want to distress this a little bit. Okay. All right, I'm in the mode. We're going to finish this card. It's happening. It's been a little bit of a train wreck. Here we go. But we're about to finish it. We're going to ink blend some lighter colors on here. Oh, you know what? I got that spray. I got the Picket Fence Distress Spray Stain. How you doing, Shay? I thought it was so funny. I was at the doctor's office yesterday and got to catch up on some comments in the waiting room. And Shay bought up some of my D-stash, quite a bit, Shay, which is awesome. Thank you. I hope you love it. But she went back to see some slimline inspiration because she got some of the slimline dies. I thought that was funny. It was very smart. I know. This is what my Ranger haul all started with, this, Desiree. This and Scorched Timber. It sure did. And I want to make some backgrounds like you made using it, but today I'm going to spray it on here. I'm going to bring in some other sprays too, so I won't just use this one. Ooh. Clean your nozzles, everybody. As soon as you're done using it, clean it up. You'll be a happier crafter if you do. Let's get out some salvaged patina. And seedless preserves. Sounds delicious. I need something besides the Reese's peanut butter cup. Let's mix 2 at a time. I'm wondering if I can salvage him. I sure can. I'll turn that dude into a paper doll with a moon face. It's turning a little purpley because I did have the wilted violet on here before. Like I said, this card is just special. Ooh. All right. Well, I want it to look artsy, so we're going to put those paintbrushes on it. Oh, good. Shay, good. So glad. See, I would much rather you have and love those supplies and use them than them sit in my stash. I have a whole nother box, and at the same time that I de-stash, I'm also giving a lot away. So my mom's senior center, they have a really cool active senior center where in my mom's town, where they like serve lunch every day, they play games, they do projects, they have a card making class, and I'm donating to them as well. So sell some, donate some. They don't want everything. So it's for a good cause. Well, I like this better. I'm feeling much better about this. Boy, look at that white. That is awesome. Desiree, thanks for, you know, demonstrating that white spray stain, because I did not have that in my stash and I like it a lot. Last weekend, Desiree released her stamps that are incredible. And she and Sean did some videos. I didn't get to watch Sean's, but you guys have got to go see. I got distracted. I got distracted by paper and missed the live. But you guys have got to go and see the things that he made. Really spectacular. This guy might be sitting on a tube of paint before it's all said and done. I don't know that he'll sit on the stone wall or not. He might sit on paint. Just have to see where this goes. Let's make our paintbrushes real quick. This is what we have so far. It's coming together. thing is whatever I have them sit on can't, you know, go past a certain point, because I don't want my sentiment to get covered. I've got inky fingers. All right, let's put all that to the side. Let me grab some scraps. I'm going to stamp out some paintbrushes and color those up real quick. Scraps. I love that, Shay. I love passing it on, and to such a good cause, you know. I know that they'll love it, that they'll have fun with it. And a senior center is not going to be able to afford, you know, a bunch of craft supplies. So to be able to donate them it's just a it just feels good to give. It's just a blessing, you know. So it makes me happy to make them happy. Okay. For time and efficiency, I'm going to do all 4 at once. They kind of had a wish list. Hey, Jay. Of things. So I'm going through that wish list. I'd love to go up there and join them in their card making class. Not to teach. I don't need to teach. I want to go hang out and make cards. I want to see what they make. I did that at the church a lot before COVID. And one time we got for what do they call it? Vacation Bible School. We did a card making session with kids from the age of 2nd grade to 8th grade. And they made like 200 cards for our local children's hospital, Dell's Children's Hospital. And I was so inspired. I didn't try to teach them anything. I just gave them supplies and said, we're making cards for kids. And they had so much fun. And I had so much fun. I loved seeing the things that they came up with, what came out of their... That one's not going to be wide enough. Yeah, what they came up with. It was so fun. I'm going to extend my paintbrushes. Kind of just bring them down to a point. Make them a little more complete. That'll work. And this one can come to a point even quicker. Guys, I did not wear a mask and I was using that glitter embossing powder. My throat's feeling some sort of way. Wear a mask, please, when you emboss. Kind of rough and sketchy, and I like it. Okay. Now I have complete paintbrushes. think we're going to have to paint our paintbrushes. Bye, Shay. Have a fun day. Have a super fun day. I finally figured out what was blocking my watercolor drawer from opening. If you ever can't sleep at night, I invite you to come back and watch this video. It's super long. It should put you to sleep. I do that. If I wake up in the middle of the night and I can't go back to sleep, I turn on YouTube. Who else does that? I certainly do. I'm just kind of randomly picking some colors here for my brushes. What was it? What was what? Angie, I lost it. Oh, it was a cutting board. It was my decal edge trimmer. It had like worked its way in to the side of my drawer from the outside and was blocking it. And I have been fighting that for like so long. And finally, last weekend when I was doing that mad cleanup of my craft room, I discovered the problem. I was like, oh, of course. And see, it's under my desk, so it's dark down there. And the deckled edge trimmer is black. So I would look down there briefly, like during a live or something, and I wouldn't see anything wrong. But then I couldn't get the drawer open. Found it. Figured it out. Just got to climb under the desk sometimes. Thanks. Thanks for helping me finish that story, Angie. Okay. We'll put a little dab there, a little dab there. I don't even know if we'll use all of these paintbrushes on this card, but hey, I'd rather have them ready than not. So color this one back in right here. Cool. I think we're good. I think we can do the bristles now. So the bristles, I'm going to start off brown right here. And then we'll paint them colorful. But we'll put brown at the base. Thanks. Yeah, these are cool, aren't they? I don't know. You can maybe still find them out there somewhere. I mean, I know for sure they were discontinued by Waffle Flower, but you may be able to find them. We splattered, what did we spray on there? We sprayed salvage patina and seedless preserves and white. So let me get a color that's kind of close to that seedless preserves. I'll make my paintbrushes look like they're the culprits to all of that splatter. I'm using a set of watercolors that was made for me by my friend Rhonda. Shout out to Rhonda. She took so much time and care and made me this awesome palette of Da Vinci watercolors. So sweet. It's a treasure. I treasure it. I think of her every time I use it. And I just darken a little bit there. Let's do yellow over here because it's one of the best colors of the rainbow. I'll just say it. Yeah, no regrets. Got to have some yellow. Pop of color. A pop of color to our pop of color. Okay. Done. That drawer opens like a breeze now. Yeah, those are Da Vinci. Whoops, sorry. It's okay. Everything's fine. These are Da Vinci paints. And she like put the colors, she put the components like deep purple, 42, sienna, like she put all the numbers, and she had to pour these up and then let them sit in the sun. She had to like bake them and everything. Very special. Very special palette. It took like a month for those to dry, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Blessed. All right. Bye, 99. Zane, I missed you. I'm so sorry. Have a good day. Enjoy class. Hi and bye, and thanks for being here. So sorry. I missed you the whole time. Bad YouTuber. Bad. Came up the other day, like something about a YouTuber and conversation with people. Not about me being a YouTuber, but it was just about YouTubers in general. I was like, hey, I guess I'm kind of a YouTuber. They're not all bad. I know a lot of great YouTubers. You have nothing but good intentions. Even if we're enabling you. All right. Still don't know where this card's really going. I've invested a bit of time into it. But by golly, we're going to finish it. We're not going to file it in file 13. Oh, no. No, we're not. Get to see this to the end. And I might have a purple finger for the rest of the weekend. 2 purple fingers. My pinchers, my left pinchers may be purple all weekend long. I'm okay with that. I'm still here, Beth. I have a new washer and dryer sitting in my driveway. I guess it's that kind of weekend. We got to put in a new garbage disposal too. Ugh, taxes and all this stuff. I mean, look, I'm really grateful for the washer and dryer, and we need the new garbage disposal, but it's just, I'm 5 years old at heart, and I just want to sit in my room and color or go play at the park with my kids. I don't want to grow up. I am Peter Pan. But I am also incredibly grateful. Okay, let's see if we can make something. Beth, I finished the first card. We've been here all day long. And we made one card, but I did share hauls and Happy Mail. It's just been a well-rounded live. Did you see this one? We made a paper bead, Beth, to match the card. Did you see that one? That one finished. Ooh, ah. Ah. Yeah, adulting is not what it's cracked up to be. Okay. Some of this is still not dry because it's sitting on top of embossing powder. That's why. So I'll just dab it up. I gotta go get more Velcro. I gotta go to the Dollar Tree today, you guys. That's dangerous. Okay. I totally want to wrap thread around this. So I'm not gonna glue that down yet. I have a specific thread. Really wanted the rusty one. I don't see the rusty one. I see this green one. I have a rusty one like this. But I think some of this eyelash might be pretty cool on this card. So let's try to make a card. Yes. This card's all about creativity. Let's see how creative we can be. Yeah, I think that could work. And then one more up here. Little trio of brushes. Then that brush down there. And we might have some thread in the mix. And then where's my dude? Oh, there he is. Whew. And we got a dude. The dude. There we go. Oh, I don't know if it was worth all of that, but whatever. Whatever. It's just a card. And it's fun, and I get to hang out with my friends. So, yeah, I'm here for it. All right, so I'm going to glue that down there. I am going to, don't worry, I'm going to color up that stone. Figure out how I want this assembly over here. I think I like that. One of these needs to be lower or higher. Let's bring this lower. Let's do that. Okay, that'll work. And then let's glue this whole thing down. You got a new faucet. That's exciting though, Beth. That's that like everyday thing that you use, which is kind of like our washer and dryer and our garbage disposal. It's boring in the sense of like, oh great, we get to put in a garbage disposal this weekend. It's like not fun and boring as that is. It's exciting because it's something you use every day. Hi Natalie. See guys, if I haven't been on here all day, we would have missed Natalie. We don't want to miss Natalie. How you doing, Natalie? I've been on here forever. And you're not late. Don't take it that way. Please. You're not late. It's not like that. But I'm glad I'm still here because I get to see you. And for anyone else popping on. Hello, hello. Okay. So, this card, the quote, is all about being outside of the box. And I think we're definitely outside of the box. I think we might have crushed it with our car. Okay. What if I wrap the eyelash trim around? Let's cut some off. I take it, kind of wrap it up. Oh, my stomach's making all kinds of sounds. May have swallowed some of that embossing powder at this point. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, it's wild and I like it. Let's do wild today. Let's do wild today. I need to tape it down in the back. Just gonna use Scotch tape for this. Thanks, Natalie. It's a wild one. The new one is a gooseneck. Ooh. Is it your kitchen? I guess it might be in your kitchen. My hubby got me a new shower head for Christmas. Like Cordelia's toaster. But I was real happy about it because it's one that is like rain. And I do not like to take a shower with pins and needles. And our other one feels like pins and needles and I hate it. I've hated it ever since we put it in. And so he bought me one that's got a rain setting. He's like, now you can stand in the rain. That's a romantic gesture. Stand in the rain and take a shower. But it's still not on and it's April, so there's that. At this point, it is just a gesture. Okay. Okie dokie. Wild child. This is a wild child card. But look, I like it. I like all the texture, I like all the interest. It's all about being creative and thinking outside the box, and that's exactly what we've done. Let's ink this up. I'll glue this dude on the wall, and we'll go, okay? Y'all can go on and have the amazing weekend that you're going to have, and I can go clean my laundry room. I bet that's my mom. Oh, nope, that's my hubby. Well, I can go call my hubby back. Look, don't worry, it's not about the shower head. He doesn't watch my channel. I'm sure it's about the washer and dryer. Okie dokie. He never calls me twice. Okay, we got to wrap this up, guys. Gotta wrap this up. I've silenced my husband twice. Yes, and Linda, you know I love folk art. I most certainly do. That's probably why I like it. This is to all the crafty dudes out there. Dudes Craft 2, we see you. We love you. Okay, just making sure he's really down on there. I'm going to space these out now the way I want them before I glue it down, because then it's all over. Let's do this. Thanks for hanging out with me to the end. This was a bit of a marathon. Saturdays can be that way. And this particular card was a bit of a train wreck, but I am happy with the results. It won't be for everyone. Oh, glad y'all like that. Absolutely, John. This is for you. Thanks for being a great encourager and a great crafter. Holy cow. I saw you and Jill's cards over on Mindless Crafting, and I was like, whoa, John can make a card, y'all. His butterfly card was spectacular. It wasn't like okay or like, oh, he made a nice effort. No, he made a spectacular card. And John's a bit of an enabler too. He was busy. He was somewhere and not at home. And Jill and him were both on the live. And he's like, hey, Jill, go pick up that digital. She's like, I already did it. I'm printing it up. I love those two, John and Jill Pounds. Okie doke. Make a card base. Look how inky fingers. Inky fingers. At least it's purple ink. It's pretty. Oh, thanks, Glow. It's been a ride for sure. Yeah, it has. I need to clean up my table because I think a lot of this ink is coming off. I started this live with clean hands and my fingernails look like I've been working on a car. It's been a ride. I'm not a mechanic. I'm a card maker. Okay, here we go. I mean, nothing wrong with mechanic. My dad was a car man. But let me clean this up so I don't just get this on everything. Here's the good thing. It wasn't stressful. I didn't have a hot flash. I had fun. It's just, I didn't know where I was going half the time, which is really funny because the quote says, by only by taking risk and by not quite knowing what you're doing. Yeah, that sums up this card in a nutshell. Okay, let's glue it down to a card base, and now we'll officially have made a card. I was working on a card front that whole time. We have a card. Okay. I am not making anything else. That's it for today. I would love to, John Pounds. I'm trying to get somewhere, man. Oh, man, we would have a good time. John, what I need to do is win the lottery, because if I win the lottery, here's the thing that I figured out, John. I know I found my passion, because if I win the lottery or strike it rich, the only thing I'm going to do is make more cards and travel and meet all of my friends in person. Buy an RV, get on a tour bus, tour the United States, and meet my crafty friends, travel over and meet people. That's what I would do. So I know I found my passion, because if I had more money, I'd keep doing this. Those are the two cards, and I love them. I love both of them. This is wild and funky, but I think it works. So those are the two cards for today. We even we ventured into the paper beads. I shared my fantastic Happy Mail. I have my personal Summer Moments fan now, and so many other goodies. Thank you so much, Kathy. Thank you to Tiffany. Thank you to Mary C., who sent me a beautiful Thanksgiving card. She had dated it for November, but you know, I understand mine get lost in the shuffle too. And so yeah, she sent it anyways, and I love that. If y'all have cards and you're like, oh, I missed their birthday, or I didn't send the card in time, don't, just send it. Just send it. The world tour, that's what it would be. No, I didn't, Jill. Let me go look and see. Sorry. Oh, there's a new Mindless Craft. You know what? I got a couple of their digitals, and I need to print them up and use them for sure. You know, Tracy and Bill are putting out some beautiful work at Mindless Crafting. Absolutely. And I love supporting them. They support me, and they're just wonderful people, and I just love them. So I'm going to cross my T over here. There. I've been wanting to do that. There we go. Now we're good. Thank you for hanging out with me, whether you're here for 14 hours, which is what it feels like, or whether you were here in the last 5 minutes, it doesn't matter. Or if you went and put in a kitchen sink and came back. No matter what, thanks for being here. Oh, I will, Debbie. He asked about you sometimes, like, how's Debbie doing? So you made your impact on my family when we were together at Universal. We all love you now. It's not just me anymore. It's my family too. Okay, I love you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for being here. Thanks for spending your time with me. Let's all put the good mojo out there that I win the lottery and that I get to go on a crafty tour. Okay, bye everyone. See you Monday.